to Pebble and myself, Shopper Martins. We have got Tiger Tiger in the studio. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Victor, you're trying now, so you know how to do something.
It took
Well
him a
done.
while to get into it, but
I
6 months
did it.
to learn
I
how to
did
do
it.
YouTube.
He did it
I
finally.
did it.
Well,
Yeah.
congratulations to you. Well done, everybody. European League football is back and is back with a bang. They didn't even let us, tiptoe into it. As soon as they just said it was back, they were like, people have missed football. Take it. And so this weekend is the Manchester Derby. And just as you're about to recover from the Manchester Derby, there's a North London Derby. So it's a tough one. And then in the La Liga is Sevilla against Atletico Madrid. Fantastic weekend. So if you've missed football, it's back in full force.
Take it. All right, let's give you the rundown of what's going on in the world of sports. We've got the appeal court okaying the NFF election. Tyson Fury is back. Sets Anthony Joshua another deadline. Get this contract signed today. We've got Lewis Hamilton who says Mercedes' failure to win not the end of the world. And Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford could miss Manchester Derby. Arsenal are looking to repeat last season's North London Derby results. And La Liga resumes with host of injuries after international break. Inter and Roma tried to kickstart their campaigns in San Siro clash, and West Brom women changed shorts color to navy because of period concerns. And this is why I like women in sports.
Oh yes, I'm glad we have to talk about this. It's because it's the issue we talk about. I've often asked how professional athletes do these things.
I think just white is such a discriminatory color. It really is.
I think it was Beth Mead that said it during the Euros. Why do we have to wear white? I was like, there's something wrong happening to this girl at this point in time. And now she was one of the proponents of this conversation. But West Brom players just it's an uncomfortable. We'll get to that conversation.
Yeah.
But can be an uncomfortable situation.
Let's get it started. Where the appeal court has given the
before
Nigeria.
we get it started, I was hoping we'll get it started already on the conversation on WhatsApp. Send your WhatsApp messages to 0809 440 981. Check us out on check us out on youtube.com/smooth981fm Lagos and leave your comments on that live stream and tweet at us at smooth981fm. Pepple, this is for the people who are new to the game.
Thank you very much. You're so thoughtful.
Thank you.
So thoughtful of
Thank you.
Now let's keep it going. The appeal court has given the Nigeria Football Federation the go-ahead to conduct its election in Benin City, the Edo State capital, on Friday. A ruling by the Court of Appeal on Thursday morning ordered the stay of execution of the ex parte injunction secured by PFAN a fortnight ago to stop the elections, meaning that the coast is now clear for an interesting contest for the NFF presidency by 10 prominent football personalities.
Yes, so today is the day. Here's what was tricky. Everybody was already in Benin on Thursday. In fact, the FIFA and the CAF monitors arrived Lagos yesterday. And I was like, how did people know that the court injunction or the court of appeal was going to, it was the way people just continued doing what they were doing. Like this court, don't worry, we are going to have that election on the 30th. But yes, eventually the order came, and so the election is holding today. The elections are holding today. Everybody's already in Benin. And here was what was tricky for me, for one of the contestants. You all know him, popular commentator on one of those foreign cable TV stations, and Ida Peterside arrives Benin and says, "Oh, the NFF took care of themselves. They didn't take care of us." No, my guy, you are contesting for the presidential election. Just think about it. If one of the Nigerian presidential aspirants say, no, they didn't take care of us when we arrived in Delta to campaign. Who is supposed to take care of you? You are the one supposed to be taking care of yourself. They're not supposed to. They're not supposed to get you rooms. And you decided that you're going to be a presidential candidate, right? You knew the election was going to hold in Benin at some point, right? Book your hotel, arrive, go there quietly, print your posters, and put. Yeah, I don't know what he expected that the NFS is supposed to arrange logistics for you. For what? Who are you? They only arrange logistics for their staff, and you're not their staff yet, at least.
Well, they took the elections from Abuja. And if you're taking me outside Abuja, you should pay for it.
Why? No. You're the one that decided that you want to be president. They will not pay for you. If you don't want to be president, don't come. It's as simple as that. So on unnecessary drama that people are forming before then. But yeah, that's the most publicity he'll get, because he's not even one of the front runners. At least on his own side, he's gotten his own clout, and made some noise that was unnecessary. But yes, I can't wait to see who will come out as NFF president. Because again, let me tell you, as simple as some things should be, it is not. Once it comes to politics, it is not simple. So you tell, oh, this guy seems to be qualified, this guy can do this, that guy can do that, and these people are friends. Once it comes to the table of power and election, anything can happen.
No more friendship.
No more friendship. We'll be friends after. No more friendship now. So I wait to hear. I wait to see how these results turn out. But one person that stands out for me, or rather, so there are two people that stand out for me. One of them is Aisha Faladay. She's vying for a seat on the NFF board. So for me, just getting a woman in the right room is amazing. And she was already chairman of the NWFL, and she did a good job there. So I can't wait to see her in at the NFF if she makes it. The second person will be Deji Adegbero. He started this sports casting journey with me, and now he's vying for a seat as a member on the NFF board. So I hope he gets a seat. Yeah. So those are the people that I'm really looking out for. Those are my people.
All right. So now we're going to talk about after the deadline passed and the fight was called. They brought it back up and gave another deadline. Tyson Fury returned to negotiations for the all-British heavyweight super fight with Anthony Joshua, and this is what he said. My promoter, Frank Warren, convinced me to let Queensberry carry on negotiating with your team this week, despite me knowing you were never going to do this fight. So the deadline was Monday, Fury said. I allowed Frank to continue doing meetings with your team and your broadcasters and all that, and basically everybody is set. What's up, Anthony?
Okay, so after he had gone on to say it's 5 p.m. on Monday, deadline is over, fight is off, you're out in the cold, you're out of the wolf pack. I think his promoter just looked at him and said, you know, that's money we are leaving on the table. And of course everybody came out to say he never wanted to fight. If he wanted to fight, why if he always wanted to fight Anthony Joshua, what's with the drama and what's with the deadline? You know, there was all that talk. So of course he's coming to say that he allowed Frank to go on negotiations. I think by the time they had dragged him through the media from Lagos to London, he said, you know what, I'm just going to take a back step. And I said, okay, but Frank continued promoting, and you know, they've agreed with the broadcaster. So what is it? So he was now giving information that that Eddie Hearn was trying to be a co-promoter, even if they shouldn't be co-promoters, even if they were a voluntary. It was a voluntary matchup. That why was he trying to be a co-promoter? I was like, have you met Eddie Hearn? There is no fight that Eddie Hearn does not want to be a co-promoter. That's his business. It's not. Do you understand? I don't know what you think this is. He doesn't want to get paid. He has to get paid well. It's not free.
And it's not new.
Yeah, and it's not new. It's Eddie Hearn. He's not just any athlete's manager. He's a promoter. So he has to be a co-promoter. He will always negotiate for that. And then they said, oh, they wanted full transparency, even if they are not the major ticket. And he said, I gave them full transparency. I said, you people don't give full transparency before. If I'm the one, I'll never sign a contract without full transparency. Because you know what they'll say? It's going to be 60-40. And then it's the money that they declare that was made that you get the 40% of. I want to see everything. I want to see if you paid the receptionist. I want to see if you paid for your meal. I want to see everything. Let's see, then we split that. 60-40. So he said, I gave that to them, but they're delaying. So it must be that Anthony Joshua doesn't want to fight me. I'm just thinking, Gypsy King, I know you're a drama queen, but just calm down. This is all nonsense. First of all, we know you're going to beat Anthony. So you already had about that. So what's with this? Why are you beating him and insulting him already? What's wrong with you? You're already insulting him, then you now want to beat. What kind of there's no fairness in this sport. I don't think I should be watching boxing again.
It's not even time for the pre-match press conference where they begin to match to each other.
You know, if I'm the one, I'm not be taking this fight because there's no point.
But Joshua really needs this fight.
For to do
It,
what?
it looks like he needs it
To do what?
to go and get beaten.
Because if he wants fight, see, let me tell you, as he stands here, there are people that are willing to fight. Wilder can still fight Joshua.
Mhm.
Wilder is still willing to fight Joshua. Dion White is still willing to fight
Yeah.
Joshua. And those are all good fights. Joe Joyce is still and Joe Joyce is one of the hottest kicks right now. And he has an Igbo mother. So Joe Joyce is still willing to fight Anthony Joshua. So there's still fights for Anthony Joshua. He doesn't need to go and get beat here, really. This is not the place to be beaten.
All right, quickly now, let's talk about Lewis Hamilton, who says he does not think it is the end of the world if Mercedes do not win a race this season and the team will get back to the top. In his words, he says, I do not look at it as a dry spell. I feel this year has been a year of growth.
Well, that's what dry spell is sometimes. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, they haven't won a race this season. Just when it looks like they're about to win the race, safety car comes out or something else happens, but they have not won a race this season. It's going to be the first time Lewis Hamilton, in a long time, Lewis Hamilton will go a season without winning a single race. That would be shocking. But for the entire constructors crew to not be able to win the race, that's equally shocking. But yeah, they're behind Ferrari and Red Bull so far this season on pace alone. With strategy, I think they get a little even with Ferrari. But Red Bull is so clear out of the blocks. So it's going to be tough to see Mercedes win this weekend in Singapore. But what they need to focus on is are they better off now than when they started the season? Because there was a time it looked like they were getting better. And then the very next race, everything just went awry again. So I think they need to find that key component they're missing in their pace and then the consistency to keep up the work. That's what's important for them this weekend.
All right, and we've got more for you. So, Marcus Rashford.
Should we take more? Should we take messages because of the time?
We'll take more. So, Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial have not trained fully for Manchester United this week and could miss the derby on Sunday because neither man has been pictured in training.
All right. So, the reason I said we shouldn't take more because this is the Manchester derby, and you want to open the phone lines for Manchester derby. All right. So huge one coming up, and you know, sometimes when these big games come up immediately after the international break, most teams would have started gathering together by Wednesday. So first training will be on Thursday, and then second training will be on Friday. So I don't think they've really missed much. But yeah, there's still question of their fitness. And so we get to see how they'll do. And now because they don't have as much time together. Now, if this Manchester derby were coming before the international break, both teams were on a hot winning streak. On one hand, Haaland was, karateing the ball into the back of the net, and Manchester United were just digging out results from nowhere. It looked like they were unstoppable. That would have been a good time to say this would be a battle. But coming out of the international break, you don't know what side of the plane people were sitting on. If they're sitting in the aisle and somebody kept bumping them in the head with their boxes and stuff, they just come back and they are completely different players till they find their feet. So as great a team as Manchester City can be, they're not going to be all put together like they would have before the break. And Manchester United just had that team spirit, had that team strength, and had that belief and that attitude that Erik ten Hag had put into his locker room, and they would have come out a little differently. But now you don't know what it is. There's a sprinkling of international, break comfort that comes on players that they have to shake off in the match. But the derby is on. Whether you like it or not, is this weekend. So they have to put their best foot forward. I would say this on paper. You would say that this is a Manchester City win, especially because they're playing at home. But nothing is guaranteed, and so that's why I was going to open the phone lines, but we'll do that
after the break.
Don't worry, the phone lines be open after this break. So put the number in already, because as soon as we get back, we're taking it to the phones. 01448991. We'll be right back.
Music on Smooth 98.
I was trying to get close to this from the outsole.
Hello, football lovers.
Oh, okay.
Now, here is some piece of information
I was
for
confused.
you.
I was like,
Well, as you know, we're already in the season.
Why are you trying to get close to
And as the World Cup just
See where we are.
We were trying to get close to the camera.
No. We wanted to get close to Shopper for a reason. What's wrong with
That's
that?
because we have love.
I'm not in no doctor.
I don't know.
True love.
Because even the male Doka, you didn't look like that until they exposed him. That's how this is. So you can't tell us otherwise. I am Port Harcourt boy. I don't trust you. What? Don't
Image
get
not from
close.
Port Harcourt.
No, you don't know.
People don't look like
And
that.
we're live on YouTube.
So
Eh?
how would that stop your moves?
No, what do you even mean? We're live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Do people keep? Is this some OnlyFans?
See what
How are we recording ourselves?
See what you're
How do
saying on
you know
YouTube.
about
I'm just-
OnlyFans?
I read
What
a
is
lot.
OnlyFans?
on-
What is it
it's
a
on
kind
Twitter.
of? Is it a
What's
website called
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans?
Now, yes, she got it
What?
right.
It's what?
She can explain better.
No, you.
No,
you
she
were-
got it right.
No, you were.
That means we have the
What's
same
OnlyFans?
idea.
What's OnlyFans?
Now, it's where you get fans, right? If you're an OAP,
Ah.
you get only your fans.
Are you on
Um,
OnlyFans?
Am I?
Are
I'm
you
on
a content
Instagram.
provider on OnlyFans?
I don't even make content. So my Instagram page is very boring. Tega, you're on OnlyFans.
This
OnlyFans?
promo is open to new
OnlyFans?
and existing
I don't know who
Zenith
they
They used to
Bank
give
Visa
money
card
though.
holders.
Like,
You are a sports
they used to
boy.
give money on
Come on, in
OnlyFans.
fact, sit
Oh, how
and
did you even know about?
Your best interest.
Okay,
No. Sit here.
we are back. Oh,
Why not back?
Sit where I can see you.
we are
Come
back.
here.
Oh,
Come here.
is this practice for OnlyFans?
Is how they do it OnlyFans?
I don't know.
What they do in OnlyFans really? I don't
They
know.
read books,
gather
like
their
a place,
fans.
like a
Their
place
fans
called,
give them
like a place called the
flowers.
library.
As they give
You
them.
just know all these vain things.
No, the library is where you read books now, isn't it?
It's not your fault.
By 12 p.m. on
OnlyFans is
Saturday.
what the library is. Yes, Pepple is right. So that was scandalized when he realized that the library was a club.
I knew that Cruz would say something.
Just like OnlyFans is a website that's not for OnlyFans.
Oh! You are a sports boy. Come sit
How?
down there.
No, wait.
Sit in the corner.
What did
so
Cruz
that people will see you.
What did Chris say?
I was pretty drunk.
You have sent a lot
Us
of
on
messages.
YouTube.
Nandi was alive and well when
You
I
sent
met
a lot
him.
of messages.
I mean, why would you
Just
keep
leave
me?
my place now. Leave my place. Leave my place.
Stay close to Chico.
No, Pepe,
Lisa,
not to
don't
stay
use
here.
YouTube to do.
Watch DJ now streaming.
Been nearing Shokwe. Been nearing Shokwe.
It's you don't know.
Smaller shower.
Pepple is doing what Pepple does best.
What?
He's misdirecting. So you think it's me, but it's really you.
No, I know people likes wholesome people.
Wrong one.
There's nothing to hug.
All right. Bye, guys. And we are back inside the locker room. The phone lines are open on 0144899981.
All right, so it's a Manchester derby, and we'll also be talking about the Arsenal derby. Oh, maybe we should open the phone lines when we have the Arsenal derby so that people can call
For both of
for
them.
both of them.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
do
yes,
that.
yes. Quickly, let's talk about my dear Arsenal.
Oh, goodness.
Only your Arsenal. So
This
anybody
is
else
the
is
last
like,
time we're talking about Arsenal, but it's okay. Arsenal take on Tottenham in a crucial North London derby at the Emirates Stadium on Saturday, with both teams fighting at the top of the Premier League. Well, Mikel Arteta's side sit top of the table after losing just one of their opening 7 fixtures, while Spurs are just a single point behind the Gunners. But they've lost the matches, and we've beat them. We've beat them in the last 10 years. We've played 20 times. We've beat them 10 times and drew 7.
Oga, calm down.
Okay.
Calm down.
Okay, but we'll win this match.
Last season, you beat Tottenham at home, but Tottenham, when they went back to your home, they beat you there. In fact, they were the ones they beat you so bad they beat you out of the UEFA Champions League spot. You've forgotten. You have amnesia.
But we're
Anyway.
going to beat them now. What are you doing like
Who is
this?
we? Why are you speaking French?
There's
Anyway,
hope for the future.
this is why the phone lines need to be open. But yes, it's a North London derby. Again, just like the Manchester derby, you don't know the form that players are in. For Tottenham, though, key injury in Hugo Lloris. He's out of this match, or well, he may be out of this match. I don't know what they give players is this, but he should be out of this match with an injury that he picked up that also took him out of France's last match. So huge loss there, but Antonio Conte is not speaking. I think that's the only major one. With Kulusevski, he can be replaced and it won't be such a huge miss. On the Arsenal side, Emil Smith-Rowe has had his surgery. But then again, Emil Smith-Rowe has not been a starter in a while, and so on that side, Arsenal are there to cover. But it's going to be a huge one to see Antonio Conte and his boys playing their expressive football against Arsenal and their boys playing a tricky football. So the question is: North London derby, Manchester City derby, Manchester derby. Who takes it?
Let's do this. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
morning.
Good morning.
What's your name and your location?
This is Biggie from K2.
Biggie. Okay. Go ahead.
Good morning. Both derbies in London today, both from Manchester United and from the Arsenal side. So my two prediction is Manchester City is going to take the win, especially with Erling Haaland. He's going to be giving the goals like basketballs to Man. Like he's going to remind Man U who they truly are. And for Arsenal, quick one. I'm expecting Arsenal to come with the very good revenge against Tottenham for denying them the Champions League spot. Please, Victor Pepper, don't annoy Tega so that we can win. Oh, I beg.
Okay.
Now you know what to do.
All right, and we're done. Thanks, Biggie. All right, on.
WhatsApp.
So on WhatsApp, so the numbers to call again.
014489981.
And we're talking about the derbies. So the Manchester Derby. Oh goodness, Tigger. The Manchester Derby and the North London Derby. Who do you think takes it?
All right, Nero Cello says it's a derby weekend. Arsenal will demolish Spurs, and I pity Manchester United for I know what awaits. Oh, gosh. Okay. Tayo.
And Tayo is in. He says, I'm going to risk it. Haaland on the double against Man United. Martinez versus Haaland is going to look like David and Goliath. He might see the defense short by one person.
I don't think so. I don't think so. That see, you don't want to try short people. Short people are a different breed. That Martinez, there's a way he just gnaws at you, and you get offended. So if Haaland gets angry and gives him a slap, where Haaland's elbow is where Martinez's head is. Red card. So you need to be careful. But that's a battle to watch out for. Erling Haaland against Martinez. Yeah.
And I don't like the mutiny that's happening on YouTube.
All right, let's hear from YouTube people.
All the comments are like, we're ganging up on Peppo. What's this about? Where did it come from? Huh?
Again.
Okay, Adirogba says the ladies don't gang up on Peppo. Leave our man alone. Says see Tega punishing Peppo to sit in the corner. I can imagine her as a teacher.
And I'm going to be a teacher when I'm 60. That's my future ambition.
Very good. Ibrahim Hassan says, sacrilege. Why is the gang up on Peppo? And Arsenal for the win. He also says, Man City will steamroll United all day, every day, and 2 times on Sunday.
Oh,
I see you, Ibrahim. Gee. It's my guy.
Two of you will cry together. Two of you will cry together on Saturday.
My guy. Arsenal.
I don't like Tottenham, but Antonio Conte, I beg in the name of all that is good. Please just give me joy.
I'll call you by
Peppo.
3 p.m. on Saturday, Tega.
Teach Peppo.
I'm confident.
You're confident? Say it.
Say
Record.
You're confident that
YouTube, record. Peppo, say it.
3-0.
The numbers to call.
We'll beat them.
0-1.
We be specific.
Arsenal now.
Arsenal will beat Tottenham.
Arsenal will beat Tottenham. Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning. See,
It was just about to greet me and then
it's
bam.
gone.
And because it's gone. So
sorry.
you can call back the lines are still.
So people see, it's not just us. Even the gods are against Peppo.
It's not true. We're going to win that game.
014489981. That's the number to dial. Let's get into it.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Shepard.
Good morning.
That one was Peppo, but yeah, good morning.
All right, Victor, go ahead. Talk to us.
Yeah, so talking about the match tomorrow, I think the game is going to be won from the bench. In practice, the both coaches come up from both matches to determine which team takes the day. For me, but I want to believe that Man City has over Man U, even though Man U has a new coach in the person of Ten Hag, and before the international break, they have results to show, but you can't tell after the international break what's going to be the fit of the players. So I just feel that the coaches should just check their formation, look at the players who are in form. When you go for international break, bring them up and let them come and take the message for both teams. But for me, I'm looking for Arsenal to do a revenge match over Tottenham. And if Arsenal cannot win Tottenham, it simply means that title ambition this team is not genuine. Because they know really well that they need to win the big teams. And Tottenham has been like a pain, for Arsenal over the years. So Arsenal to get from over Tottenham tomorrow match. And I wish them all the best. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much,
Victor from Aja has said it's Manchester City to win and he Arsenal to win with hope. Unlike people that is sure.
We will win.
So we will certainty. Hello, good morning. Oh, and goodbye. Try again. 0144899981. Please turn your radio off just for the duration of this call. We're putting you back on now. What is your name and your location?
Hello, my name is Ogubanjolu. I'm calling from Djibouti, Ogun State.
Oh, welcome.
Hey. All right, so give us your predictions.
I want to say that when it comes to the Manchester United and Man City, it's always a tough call. So it doesn't matter whether Man City is on fire.
Oh, we lost
We'll go
him.
to another one. Hello, good morning.
My name is Greg from Ojo.
All right, Greg, go. Talk about it.
I beg, I want to ask. Tega, which team you support? Because I don't understand. You're always on our case. I'm an Arsenal fan. So that once you lose, we will not have to attack you.
Exactly.
You're always attacking us. Anyways.
I just want to say I support Warrior Wolves. So
anyway, for me, I know it's going to be a tough match against Tottenham, derby and all that. But my boys, with a ball, we'll go beat them. I will go beat them. Anyhow, we'll go beat them. Then Man City Ireland, oh God, I'm sorry for that, Martinez. Grass, because that man Ireland is not even human. That guy is a goal machine. Who wants to stop him? Thank God, say their captain will if not, if it is like 4 or 5. But let me just give them 3, sha. No, beat 0, then Man U, they go beat Man U 3-0. Thank you.
all right. Arsenal 2-0. Man U will concede 3 goals and not score any. The Man U side that has not been conceding goals. All right. So can we take more calls? We can't take any more calls.
Okay, but we can take messages.
Because the messages have been coming in, man. So Jesse from Oja, let's take it.
Yeah.
This guy's low on confidence. Who's he? Huh? We're trying to read this. He just says, for goodness sake, this guy is low on confidence.
And then he has sent a message earlier where he says, okay, is that for us? No, it's not for... No, it's for this show.
Oh, is it for this show?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it just read like it was for a Sunday morning show. Yes. Read it because I'm
It
not
says
sure.
there's an Igbo adage that says the death that will kill a puppy can never allow it to perceive the smell of its own poo-poo.
Good.
He goes on and says, this so-called daily bread that Fury has thrown at Joshua is poisonous. Mazi Pepple, Joshua is a man like you. Show some empathy for once and give a valuable piece of advice. I don't work.
I don't know. Please, let's get on
we
to-
can take one more. Before we go, yes.
All right, let's do this. Please turn your radio off just for the duration of this call. Putting you back on. What is your name and your location?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right.
Okay.
All right, quickly, do it for us.
I want to say that Arsenal will beat Tottenham. And for Man U, Man City, Man U will shock Man City. That is my prediction.
Correct.
All right, thank you very much. It shall be well with you.
I like that. He said Man U will shock Man City.
No, but he also said Arsenal will beat.
I didn't hear that one.
How will you hear it? It's your hearing the
There's
score.
a tune to just one thing.
She's beating me.
We got this one from Tayo who says Monday is coming. Victor Pepper, we shall revisit the match thereafter. You shall revisit it.
Yeah, sorry for you.
Yes, you will, Tayo.
Tayo and Tega. TNT. Hey.
We will revisit with Pepper on Twitter on Saturday. Cruz.
Says, I'll take Man City every day and twice on Sunday, according to Tega, and I expect a draw in the North London Derby or Spurs last minute win. It's because I'm an Arsenal fan, that's why. I know you, Cruz.
Oh, Chimabi Victor says club football is back this weekend. Looking forward to Arsenal silencing Tottenham.
That's right.
And for the Manchester Derby, I will be rooting for Man City. Even Shopwell will agree with me on this. And for
Shopwell, do you agree?
give AJ some respect, I beg you. My football team.
Shopwell, say it now. Say it.
And by the way, B up on YouTube says all those who say 2-0 to Arsenal have not seen Tottenham play. They can get goals, so it will never be any number to nil score. So
but at least Arsenal will win.
Not really on this matter. We shall see. We shall see.
We shall see on
There's
Monday.
always hope. Where there's life, there's hope. All right, we are done for the day. And for the week.
Yes.
and
If
for-
Arsenal wins on Monday, I'll be here. If Arsenal does not win on Monday, I'm not coming back to this show. Drops headphone.
No, not mine.
Walks out of
Walks out
studio.
of studio.
Oh, we're done. All right. That is that. Go catch Tega at Tega Supreme up on Twitter, and always make sure you find out what's happening with ladies in sports and what they're doing at LIS International. We are done. Coming up, Lagos, you'll be talking at 9. Make sure you join us then. Peppo has something to say.